Today we are going to learn about this infographic that you see, compass needle infographic, and I'm going to project it on the full screen and show you how it looks like. The needle appears and then one after the other the pointers are coming and the needle is moving to the next point and then it's going on. So this is how we're going to do a 5 pointers for this as well, and we are going to right now start off. First we need to select a blank slide. Here we go. We have inserted a blank slide. Now we need to first draw this needle. To draw this needle, we go to the home tab and go to the drawing group and then collapse the shapes and pick up an isosceles triangle, drag it and draw it. And first thing you will say shape outline and move outline. And for people who are doing it in inches, we'll do 2 inch by 0.5 inch or 2.5 inch by 5 inch, and people who are doing in centimeters will do 5 centimeters by 1 centimeter. I think that's looking good. And I will show once we rotate, let's say this needle is moving like this, but what is happening is the center of axis or the fulcrum is here, not at the base, but we want it at the base. So let us try to create the fulcrum here. For that, what we have to do is we have to create a dummy for it or duplicate. First thing, we have duplicated it by Control D, and now here we are going to go to shape format and rotate it, flip it vertically. First one we are going to shape fill is with the red color because compass needle are generally red, and then the second one we are going to drag it and place it exactly at the base. When you place it exactly, you see 2 vertical red line and 1 horizontal red line, and you leave it. Now you will go for the second shape and you will say no fill because we are basically creating a ghost or a dummy. Now you will do Control A and select all and do Control G for grouping it. Now it has become one figure. Now let us move it and see. Yes, the fulcrum has moved to the base of the rectangle. That is what we wanted it. So let's place it to its original position. Now next thing that I want is have a round shape as a button. So I will go to home tab, I will go to the drawing group, I will collapse the elements and go on from the basic shape, pick up the oval and draw it, just randomly draw it. First thing I'll go and do is no shape outline, and then the size. If you remember, the base I selected for centimeters 1, so the diameter of the circle also will be 1 by 1 in centimeters, and people who are using in inches will do 0.5 by 5. And here now in this circle, so we're going to now pick up the circle and we're going to fill it with black color, and we're going to drag the circle and place it at the base such that the diameter of the circle is placed on exactly over the base of the isosceles triangles, both of them. And then we are going to do again Control A and Control G, and our needle is ready. However, now we will go on to the shape format tab and we will go to align. We'll click and say align it to the center. Then we will say align it to the middle so that in both vertical and horizontal it is there in the center. And then finally we'll move it to the left side. That is how we're going to place it. This is how the needle will be placed. Now, the next thing that we need to create is the base of the compass, which is the semicircle. So we go back to the slide and we will go again to the drawing tool. We'll collapse it. In the basic shapes, you will see arc. Go and click on the arc and randomly just drag and place it. However, what is the size of this compass needle? If you see, it is 10 centimeters. What we will do is we'll select this as 12 by 12, and for people who are doing it in inches, will do it accordingly. Probably since you have taken 2.5, it will be 5 inches. So you will do 6 inches by 6 inches, or you can do 7 inches by 7 inches, the first one. So there are 2 circles that we need to draw. And do you see here that you have a orange dot? You have to drag it in such a way that it comes and meets the button at the other opposite you need to adjust a little. So we have the semicircle come here. This is a shape outline. So we will go and select the outline, and first thing we'll give color as black, or you can choose any color, and then go and look at the weight and put it as 3 points. So this is what I want it to appear like. And then I will do Control D to duplicate it because I want another circle. And this in for me in centimeters, I want it 14 by 14 centimeters. That is there. And for people who are doing it inches, you will increase accordingly 1 inch. And I'm going to select both of them together, and then go to the shape format, go to the arrange group, align it to the center, align it to the middle so that it is perfectly placed. So we are done with the shape, 2 shapes. Now we will fill the shape. So for filling the shape, again, we will go to shape format, and first small circle, I'm going to fill with a pastel shade of, let's say we'll pick up a green shade. Now I'm going to select the outer circle and or the bigger circle. And here I'm not going to go on any colors. I'm going to go to the texture and pick up a texture. I picked up, no, not a golden texture. No, sorry, I don't want a golden texture. I want the texture which is green in shade. But what happens is the bigger circle is coming over the smaller circle. So first what we will do is go to the arrange tab and send it to the back. So it is gone to the back. Now I'm going to click shift button and click both the circles and do Control G. Control G is for grouping, Control C for copying. I will delete this and I will go to the paste on the first group of the home tab and paste it as an image. Now I have pasted. However, I see a white little white line onto the side. I'm zooming it for you to understand. Then what we are going to do is go to the picture format and crop tool and just crop it very little so that you have a perfect circle, and then you have to place it here. Now to place it there, what we have to do, first thing on the alignment, we have to say align it to the center, align it to the middle, then align it to the left. But what is happening is this is going to on the top of the needle. Now again, let me zoom in. It is going on to the top. So what we are going to do again in the arrange group, we are going to go and say it, send it to the back. Now it is on the top. I'm perfectly good. Now, but our needle is starting from this point. So for us to start from that point, we have to move the needle to a particular angle. So before moving the needle to a particular angle, it's a semicircle which is about 180 degrees, and we are planning to have a 5-pointer. When we have 5-pointer, how many gaps we are creating? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 180 divided by 6 is 30 degrees. So we have to move this needle to another 30 degrees. Right click and go on size and position. Right click and go on size and position. And here on height and weight, it is coming. The rotation is says 0. So first rotation we are going to create and write 30 degrees. This is the starting position of your needle. At the starting position of your needle, what are we going to do is we'll draw a line so that we have the visual clues. For that, we'll go to the drawing tool and pick up the simple line, and we'll just drag and draw it here. This is the center. So here we are going to just pick it and drag it and draw it a straight. Just drag and draw it straight. Yeah, straight line. Now we are going to do Control D and duplicate the line. Just roughly, we are just going to place it roughly. Control D. We want 5, right? Visual clues. So we are going to do Control D, Control D. So we're just placing them. We'll adjust it as we move. So this is our first position of our pointer. Then we are going again, clicking on the needle and then adding 30 plus 30 is 60. So typing 60, saying enter. So this is also correctly placed. Now we are going to again type 60 plus 30 is 90, and we are going to say enter. So this also is perfectly placed for us. I just did it on random, and now 90 plus 30 is 120. This has to be adjusted a little. So now it is correctly adjusted. Now again, we'll select the needle, and 120 plus 30 is 150. So this is our last position, and we'll just Now that we have placed all the visual clues, let us first put back the needle at its original position, that is at 30 degrees. So first we need to give an animation to it. Right now I'm going to also open the animation pane by going to animation tab and clicking on the advanced animation pane has been created. First animation that we would give is the entrance animation to the needle. That will be on the entrance animation and it is wipe animation. We have given it wipe animation. However, first we need to let this semicircle enter and then the needle work. So how do we want the semicircle to enter? That we are going to go and make the semicenter enter as a fly in, and we're going to look at effects and we're going to make it from the left. We're done. That is going, and the speed we are going to duration, we will increase it to 1 so that it is good enough. Now first we want the semicircle to enter and not the needle to come. So for that we can use either drag it and put it up, or we can use the arrowhead that is given here to reposition it. That is how you can reposition animations. Now this is on click, but the needle will be after previous. So here in the timing we'll do it after previous, and the speed also we will do it as 1 second so that it appears very smoothly. Now let us play and see how it looks. Or you can also do it with previous. Let us see if we do it with previous, how it appears. We should experiment everything and see how we can do it. Now let me play it and see how it appears. It doesn't appear good. That is the reason that we are putting it after previous. So once it enters, then we will place it. Now the next thing that we need to do is that we need to create a button with a number and the text. So we'll just go here and create the button. We'll go to the home tab. We'll go to the drawing.